cost and distribute labor transactions and check updates in award status inquiry and project status inquiry forms. So let's go back and first run the program to cost and distribute the labor transactions, and once the program gets completed, we'll check the updates in terms of the data of actual costs in ASI and PSI forms. So let's go to Oracle applications. So in the past, for procurement and expenditure such as the expense reports, we have been running the non-labor related request sets, but this time you've got to run a request set which is pertaining to the labor related transaction. So I'm going to close this form and I'm going to show you how you can do it. So go to view, requests, and submit new request set, and here you choose this one, grants, interface and distribute labor costs. Previously we have been running grants, interface and distribute non-labor costs, so this is different this time. Now make sure you choose this, and a lot of concurrent programs are embedded in this one, and they will run in turn. They will launch a number of child programs, so this process could take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. So we'll just wait and see, and we'll also see the output of those concurrent programs as it goes about in executing them. So hit the submit button and then hit no, and then hit the find button. So you see it started running these programs. So I'm going to pause and then I will come back as soon as these starts getting completed. Okay. Alright, so as you could see, certain programs got finished successfully, and I thought I should show you the output. The first one is GMS costing and funds check on straight time labor. So this one, if you look at the output, it's going to clearly show you the first exception report and then the labor cost report straight time. So it's clearly picked up the pre-approved expenditure batch that we have given, and which was split obviously into two lines, 32 and 8 hours. Okay, and as you could see, it is not only giving us the project number but also the award number associated with it very clearly, which is great. So I'm going to go back here and then I will look for the second report, which is PRC generate cost accounting events. I'm going to view the output, and you see in this it has generated the cost accounting events report, and it's a functional total of the number of hours that's been submitted. So I think number of hours multiplied by the hourly rate, that has reached to this total, and again which is a straightforward report, no exceptions noted over here. So you see, now as you could see, we have reached the same program which takes a long time, so I would rather cancel these programs so that other children programs could run. So hit OK, let it terminate, and once it's terminated, then we'll also terminate the accounting program. So what will happen now is it's going to run a number of other programs over here. Okay, this is completed. As you could see, it's just launched a number of other programs. Now by the time it's running all that, we can quickly go and check under the project status inquiry window. So project status inquiry gives the complete picture of both the awards, the cost from both the awards, whereas award status inquiry gives cost totals pertaining to one specific award. So now that we have two awards, one is a federal grant award and second is internally funded award, we can see both the combined costs at the project level. So let's do that. I'm going to pull the project number and just give it over here, hit find. And so far I can't see much of the details over here. It's still showing us the previous costs. So the labor cost hasn't come and there are no commitments. Go to task status. So we have given it task level 1.1, right? Yeah, so it's still not showing us the details. So I think we've got to wait for those programs to complete. Alright, see, GMS costing and funds check on usage and miscellaneous costs. Let's see its output. So total number of burden expenditure items created 6, total number of costs distribution lines summarized 2. You can see the details over here, but that's the project number, which is our project number, is it not? Look, 400054. Alright, which is great. So these are the burden amount it has added automatically in this particular expenditure group. Okay, now I'm going to go back here and look for this particular report, PRC generate cost accounting events. So look at this output and look at that. So it has generated overhead as 275.70, GNA 449 and fringe benefit 599. This is on top of the expenses that we submitted, the labor related expenses of 40 hours. And then if we go back and see others, so it's again launched the PRC create accounting program, which we have to possibly cancel it once more. Alright, in the meanwhile, let's go back to this particular window in PSI and see if at all we can see any other changes in terms of the cost. You see, presently the actual cost is 23,518, but I hope to have more costs. So it hasn't updated even now. Let's see what's going on in the background. So I think one of the reasons could be the accounting program is unable to run, and because because of that it's not updating. You see, that's the same report. It's ran. Okay, so here you've got something else. Burden cost exception report. That's not our project. So now you've got the burden cost report. So this is what we have pertaining to our project. And if I remove the water app, you would be able to see it very clearly. Yeah. So this is what we have submitted, is it not? Alright, and then this one. Okay, so burden transact, and straight time. Okay, so straight time cost is this, but there are other burden costs which amounts to this. Alright, so the total amount is 3512.48. Ideally this should get added onto actual costs in the project status inquiry. Now let's see what else is going on here. You see, again it got stuck in this program, so I'm going to cancel this. So in the meanwhile, let's see if any changes has come in project status inquiry form. No, nothing. Ideally we should have this added, you know, this amount that we have seen, 3512.48, but maybe the other processes that are running, we are cancelling it and it's unable to complete that. Now let's see this one, update project summary amount. So this would have updated the project summary. Okay, this, look, for 00054 raw cost, burden cost, now it has gone up. Yeah, hopefully now we'll see the changes. And we can drill down, but there is one last one, which is update actual and encumbrance balance. So no, so hopefully this time we should have some updates on PSI or project status inquiry form. So I'm going to go back here and hit the find once more. You see, now it's updated from 23,518 to 26,952, which should be ideally this amount which I was referring earlier, 3512. Okay, so if you calculate 23,518 plus 3512, 3512.48, 27030. I think it may not have added this one, burden transact. Anyway, it's close. So we can see the distributions. If we go on in the task status, and you see, if you recall, you see it has added 3675. Yeah, it has added more. So you can view more details when you go on the task and then click on this one. You see here it will give you the break of what it has done. So it has added a number of fringe benefits and overhead costs, but the actual time, professional time that we've charged for 40 hours is 2121. You see the actual hours charge is 40, but all these are other burden costs like fringe benefits, GNA, and overhead and supplies. So these are all additional ones, but what we have done is this one. So I think it's working, and I'm glad we can see these details. But as you could see, it is not totaling at the project level. You can't see the break at the award level. If you wish to see the breakage at the award level, then you've got to come out of this particular project status inquiry form, and then you've got to basically query by the award. So in this case, you give the federal funded award, which is this one, and then hit the find button, and here you see the details. And if you go and look for actuals and hit the find button, you would be able to see under task number 1.1 what has all been charged. You see 32 quantity, this is the number of hours that's been charged, and expenditure type professional, you see, and then other expenses got charged, fringe benefits, GNA, and overhead and supplies, and you can see the details. So transaction source, there is nothing because we have created this record in grants accounting only, and unit of measures hours, so which is good. You can see the details. Likewise, you can also see the details at the internal funded award, and as you could see here, it's the project number and task number also being referred, so what we are seeing is very correct. Now I'm gonna go and query the other award. I believe it was 41022, which is the internal award, and hit the find button, and here you can see the actuals as well, and hit find. You'll have many over here, and let's see whether you can do something about in terms of GL dates. Let's see GL dates from this to this, and here you will be able to see the details, you see, and the build amount 424 survey, and here you see professional time and how much professional time. You will also be able to see it somewhere here. You see quantity is 8 and the unit of measure is hours, so that is 8 hours of professional time charge. But apart from that, other things such as it has charged the fringe benefit, GNA, and overhead to the same transaction. You see 1.1, 1.1, 1.1 task number, same transaction. So this way we can drill down by the award. So I've shown you both the ways. You can drill down via project status inquiry as well as the award status inquiry forms. There are other things also. If at all you want to see the commitment amount, you see here it's showing the commitment amount. You can go into commitments and see what's going on in terms of the commitments, and well, this is coming from other projects. Okay, you see the project number is different, so it's not coming from other our project. Our project is already being costed and it is added to the actual costs. Anyway, if you wish to explore more, feel free to go around these forms, the project status inquiry and award status inquiry, and learn more, and make sure you reconcile your transaction in this, and you will appreciate the functionality that Oracle has given in grants accounting.